everybody, happy Monday. Welcome to another edition of The Daily here with Andrew Wiebe. I'm Nick Fershaw, counting down the days to the start of the 2013 MLS season. Opens on Saturday. The preseason wrapped up over the weekend. 4 different tournaments, a lot of MLS teams in action. Some of the winners of these preseason tournaments: Seattle Sounders, the Montreal Impact, the San Jose Earthquakes, and the Chicago Fire. Congrats to those guys all over the country. But what's been the biggest storyline for you throughout all these preseason tournaments that we saw wrap up over the weekend?
Well, I think it's the new coaches and how they're going to fare as they come to this first season of MLS. I think the biggest story in Toronto FC, man, they're going to have a struggle. They're going to have a tough season this year. You look at that roster, it is still bare bones. They're still figuring out what to do, and they're not going to have their DPs for at least 2 months, it looks like. Torsten Frings, he's out for a while. Rumors abound that he could be bought out. Danny Koverman's not going to be back till June. I look at that team and I wonder, apart from Terry Dunfield, who's going to lead the charge on the field? Darren O'Day, he's a good player, but he's got to prove himself, and what are the pieces around them? So Ryan Nelson, he's got a tough season ahead. We'll see how he deals.
On the other side of the coin, you look up at Marco Schallenbaum, the brand new head coach of the Montreal Impact. They played very well down in Orlando. They ended up winning the Disney Pro Soccer Classic. And then out west, Caleb Porter and the Portland Timbers wrapped up the Portland Timbers preseason tournament. They were winless in 3 games. They had some offensive spark in the first game, but struggled to match it the final 2 games out there. So again, some new head coaches, some growing pains. They're going to get their first taste of MLS action when the season opens Saturday, March 2nd. Next up, some MLSers in action in Europe. Kai Kamara for Sporting Kansas City, currently on loan with Norwich, and played very well, and so Sporting Kansas City fans happy about that. But look, the better he plays, the less likely he's coming back to MLS.
Yeah, Norwich City has to be examining that purchase agreement on this Monday. Just had an absolutely amazing impact for this team coming in down 1-0. He's acrobatic with the shot immediately, a sign of what was to come, eventually beating Marwan Fellaini with a thumping header, driving it past Tim Howard for that tying goal. And then on the back post to head the ball down for the game winner. Just a great game from him overall. You have to think as he gets into more form, gets into shape, Norwich is going to start thinking about what they can do with him in a starting role.
Brek, Shea, the former FC Dallas winger, also in action, played very well for Stoke. And no surprise, David Beckham with an assist for PSG. He's still got it. Check out American Exports. You can log on to the website and find out how all the former MLSers and Americans abroad are doing in Europe. Well, last but not least, a brand new MLS season and a brand new look for MLSsoccer.com, the debut of the revamped website on Monday morning. A lot of comments about it so far. There's some changes here. You're going to find all your old favorites there since we've had going back to 2010, but some new looks. What's your favorite new amenity on the site?
Well, the content stays the same, but I think by far my favorite is the center section with all those different articles that are driving conversation. Where are the comments happening? We want to keep those on the forefront of people's minds. What's the conversation about? Make sure you join in. Let us know what you think about the site and continue to take advantage of that.
You can also find all your favorite authors' articles. So if you're following Andrew Wiebe or guys like Jonah Friedman or Matt Doyle, you can find the authors page over there on the right. You can click on all their articles. Again, a brand new look for MLSsoccer.com, but the content stays the same. You can find all your traditional favorites, including Extra Time Radio. The podcast is going to come out on Monday on iTunes, Buzzsprout, and Stitcher Radio. That does it for us. We'll be back again with another edition of The Daily tomorrow.